I'm about to show you a super simple way to get sales on your dropshipping store without spending a single penny on ads. Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. My name's Wane, and in this one, just like I said, I'm going to be showing you a really easy way to be able to get sales on your dropshipping store without spending a single penny on Facebook ads or Instagram influencers. This method is going to be perfect for somebody who doesn't have a massive budget to start with, say less than $200, but it could also be really useful for somebody who wants to try and test a different way. You know, if you're fed up with trying to test using paid ads on Facebook and Instagram, then this method could potentially be another alternative for you to look at. But before I jump into the content, I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who is subscribed to this channel. After I posted the last video, we broke over 10,000 subscribers, which is small in the grand scheme of YouTube. You know, there's some massive channels out there, but for me personally, like when I first started this, I never expected to get 100 subs, never mind 10,000 subs. So, you know, in the short space of time I've been doing this, it's quite an achievement, but I want to keep going. So, you know, if you're new to the channel, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do. Let's try and turn this into 20,000 subs. And really see what we can do with this. But yeah, thank you to everybody who is subscribed, everyone that does support this channel. It does mean a lot. And as long as you're finding the content useful that I'm putting out there, I am going to keep doing it. So yeah, let's get into the content of this video, see if we can help you out a bit more. So the cheapest possible way you can test products and you can try and get sales on your store, and by cheapest I mean 100% free, is by using Facebook groups and Facebook pages. Now I know some of you might already know about this method, but stick with me because you might learn something new in this video, and that one little piece of information could potentially change everything for you. So stick around to the end so you don't miss out on everything I'm going to be talking about in this video. So the idea behind this is that you have a particular product that you're interested in, you have one you want to test, but you have no money to test it using traditional methods like Facebook advertising. So you want to know if, you know, the product is worth it, if your store can convert, and the only way to do that is to drive traffic. So what you can do if you don't have a lot of money is you can go onto Facebook and you can actually search for pages within your niche. When you find those pages, request to join them, and once they accept you, you can start to post on there and talk about products that you're interested in. Now, the trick here is not to just spam that group with links. You don't want to be doing that because that is the quickest way to get yourself banned. You know, the whole point of this is to drive more traffic, so you have to be a member of those groups. So what you want to do is you want to create a post on these groups after a day or two of being in there, and you want to ask them for advice on the product. So say, for example, you were selling a product that was aimed at cats. I'm just going to say cats. So let's say you had a product that was aimed at cats and it was going to be a good product for people who are interested in cats. And you ask people, look, hey, I found this product. I'm interested in getting this from my cat. I think, you know, enter cat's name. They will love it. So what do you think? Do you have any experience with it? Have you bought it? Would you buy it from the store? Does the store look trustworthy? And people will start to click on that link on that post to check it out, to help you out because you are a member of the group. People within those groups really like to help each other out because you're all connected around this particular interest that the group's based around. So if you go in there and ask for advice on a particular product to do with the niche of that group, people are going to help you. It's just the way human nature is. They're going to click on that link and they're going to go to your store. Now, the idea behind this is if you get a big enough group with hundreds of thousands of members, people are going to see that and people are going to click it 100% free. You're going to get free traffic to your store for people that are hyper targeted to that particular niche and to that product. Hopefully from the end of that, because if you have everything set up and it's a really useful product and people want it, people will just buy it themselves because they'll be interested in it. And that's kind of where the theory of this comes from. And it does really work. And a lot of people are having success doing this. Now, it does take a little bit more time than obviously just spamming Facebook ads and Instagram ads out there because you have to go and search these groups, you have to post in them. But it is a really good way to get free traffic to your store. Now, the sales you're going to get from this is assuming that you have everything set up properly on your store. The fact that you have a good product, you have a good landing page, you have a good product price, product images, product description, your website seems trustworthy. You know, there are a lot of variables, so it's not going to guarantee you're going to get sales. But if you have all of that in place, then you will get sales from it because these are people who are totally interested in this particular niche and they're interested in this particular product. Now, the members of this group don't know it's your store. They have no idea it's your store. They are really just thinking you're helping somebody out. And you don't want to tell them it's your store. You know, you're asking them for advice. So that's kind of the angle you need to be creating your poster on, is asking for advice about a product and let people just naturally come to your store and then buy from you. Now, obviously, you don't just do this with one group. You find another group and another group and another group, and you try and do it as many different groups as you can all around that niche. And if everything's set up properly, then you can be making thousands a day just from free traffic. Marketing expenses with dropshipping are one of the highest costs to us dropshippers, is, you know, getting the ad out in in front of people on Facebook and on Instagram. That is the biggest chunk of where most of our cost comes from. So if you can completely eradicate that by using these free sort of groups on Facebook, you're going to be well ahead of the competition. You're going to have a massive amount of money to play with. So yeah, it's really worth giving it a go. But you're not just limited to Facebook. Find forums on the internet, find groups on Reddit, and go on there and ask them about products. A lot of people are using Reddit, so go in there and ask them for advice under a particular niche within the subreddits. You could do that. So there's a lot of different possibilities with this. It just comes down to the amount of time you want to put in to find all these groups and start to join them. But the more you can do, the more traffic you're going to get sent to your store. The more traffic you get, the higher chance you have of getting some sales. It's a really unique way to get free traffic to your store. There isn't really any other way to do this, but what makes this so good and what makes it so powerful is all that free traffic you're getting from those Facebook groups or subreddits. They are people who are interested in this niche. These are ultimately the people who like to come and have a look at these products, and they're interested in what you're talking about. So that, with your Facebook pixel, is going to give you so much data, so much high quality data than it would do if you went out for a worldwide PPE campaign to try and collect data that way. So these people are interested in your niche, they're part of these groups, they interact with these groups, and now you're driving these people to your store and you're collecting data on them. So you can then start to retarget them in the back end by using dynamic Facebook ads and custom retargeting campaigns. You can do all that through Facebook using this data, but you can also create lookalike audiences off this free traffic. So when you do make a few sales, you've already got audience data there to scale it even further. So you've kind of taken the next step for completely free. So it is a really, really powerful way to do this. And a lot of people are having success with it. So if this is something you're interested in, you don't have a massive budget to get going, all you really need to do is cover the $29 a month Shopify fee, and you can get going with this. There's a car alarm going off right now. So I'm just going to quickly show you how to find these pages, because some of you might not know this. So all you need to do is go onto Facebook, and you can, in the top bar here, you can search for the niche you're looking at. So let's just say we were going for cats. So if we just search for cats and then head over to the groups section over here, and we can start to look for cats. So you want to be looking for groups that have a decent amount of posts per day. So, we just had one up here, didn't we? That was cute cats and kittens, 2,300 posts a day. That's quite a large amount of people that are posting on this. So you could look to join this group. And as you can see here, there's just a bunch of cat photos and everything. People are interested in cats. Let's see some dogs there, which is strange. Yeah, so it's all about pets and cat owners and everything. So, you can go on here and you can start to post things and start asking for advice about a product you found, one of your products. And these people are going to click it because they're going to be interested in it. If you put a picture of a cat up there and then put a bit of a post just to say, hey, I found this product for my cat. If you have a cat, put a picture of your own cat on there. It makes it a bit more sort of unique, and it's going to make it stand out more. So if you have a cat, put a picture of a cat up there, say, I'm looking to buy this for my cat. Can you see whether it's worth it or not? Do you think it's good enough? And you could just do something like that. Really simple. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Just make sure you put your link in to the product page so you can find it. Do this a few times and you're going to have a bunch of groups that you can post in. You can just copy and paste that post across each of the different groups, and hopefully you will start to get a lot of traffic. And like I said, if everything is set up properly on your store, you are going to get sales from it. And I've seen people make thousands of dollars every single day by doing this completely for free. It's crazy. I honestly think this method, this free method here, is better than the Instagram influencers method, because the problem with the Instagram influencers and going out there and spending, say, $20, $30 on getting a post or a shout out is you don't know if those sort of Instagram influencers are real. There's a lot of fake bots out there, and there's a lot of fake accounts, and they're basically just doing that to get money off people like us. So with these groups, they're real, they're legit, and there's less likely you're going to get ripped off, especially because of the fact you're not paying for anything anyway. So you're just not going to get ripped off. So it's definitely better than Instagram influencers. One, because it's free. Two, because you're not going to get ripped off. And, if you can get money off this, even if you want to make a few $100s a day, it's still quite a lot of money, especially if you're just getting started. And obviously, once you start getting that traction and you start getting the pixel data work through, you can just move it over to Facebook and start advertising through those custom audiences you've collected, and you're going to be well ahead of the competition by that point. So yeah, if you have no money and want to give this a try, or even if you do have money but you just want to have some free traffic and give it a go, then I strongly recommend that you do this. It is working really well for a lot of people. And I mean, what's the harm, really? If you spend an hour of your day just finding groups, joining them and posting some posts, see what happens, see if you get any clicks, see if it works for you. If it does, you basically only have to cover your product cost. Everything else is just profit. So I really like this idea. It's really unique, really sort of good for people who are just getting started. It makes dropshipping even easier to get into if you don't have to actually pay for any ads or anything. But yeah, what's the harm? What's the harm really in giving it a go? So yeah, I hope you found that useful. If you did, please make sure to drop me a like, subscribe if you're new. We've hit that 10K and I want to hit 20K. So let's just keep going, keep subscribing if you're brand new to this. I think about 56% of my viewers aren't actually subscribed. So if we can get some of them subscribing, it's going to make a huge difference. I do appreciate all your support. And as usual, if you have any comments whatsoever about this video, if you have any questions, drop them down below because I am still answering everything. But yeah, I think that's the end of this one. Hope you've had an amazing start to the new year, and I'll catch you in the next one.